What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Pokemon Black and White 2. In the last episode, we began our Elite Four challenge anew, defeating, in order, Caitlin, then Chantal, and finally Marshall. Only one more Elite Four member remains in this rematch, so let's go and challenge him, shall we? Of course, knowing that he is a Dark-type specialist, I have Jack, my Lucario, at the front of my party, also knowing what his first Pokemon is. So, let's do this thing. Life is a serious battle, and you have to use the tools you're given. It's more important to master the cards you're holding than to complain about the ones your opponents were dealt. Let us begin, and may the best trainer win. Contests like this are proof that you are really living. And here we go. So, just like all of the other Elite Four members, he still has the same 4 Pokemon from last time, but with 2 new additions. His very first Pokemon, though, is for some reason only willing to go all in on the move Fake Out, and that is this Liepard. Has the ability Unburden, and it has a held item, normal, which is a normal gem, to boost Attract. Now, keep in mind that once Unburden actually activates, it's also going to increase some speed once it's used, so it is going to be the fastest thing around, meaning it's probably going to hit us twice. It's got Fake Out, Attract, Aerial Ace, and Sucker Punch. If Grimsley is dumb, he's going to follow up with Sucker Punch after this Attract here. Still did hardly any damage, even with the normal gem. It's so funny. Now, we got Steadfast, but now its speed is a lot higher because of the Unburden ability. Did use Aerial Ace. Okay, so Grimsley is at least intelligent. Now we're going to get into Aura Sphering this thing, and we're going to see what comes next. I hope I'm able to keep my speed increase here, but I get the feeling that's not going to work out so well. So down goes Liepard. All right, first one done. Definitely wanted to have the lucky egg on Jack for this fight, of course. Now we got Scrafty. Okay, I am definitely going to keep Jack in this fight. This thing has the Moxie ability. Dark and Fighting type. It has High Jump Kick, Head Smash, Crunch, and Poison Jab. If I can knock this thing out in one shot, I should be good, but that is definitely something that remains to be seen. It does have very, very good defenses. It survived. Okay, that sucks really badly. Now, luckily, well, I was going to say luckily, Scrafty's base attack is not that great, but when Moxie starts rolling, that's when things are going to get a little bit tricky. All right, since this thing is a fighting type, I'm going to assume that Grimsley is going to hit it with the full restore here, so this is what I'm going to do. Go right into a Max Revive. I have 13 of these things, so I need to start using them, especially because they are not going to do me any good going into White Tree Hollow, so today's episode is honestly the last chance to use all of them. And we're just going to Brave Bird this thing. Why not? Makes my job so much easier, and there is no way this thing is surviving this. There we go. Lots of recoil damage, but that is fine. Okay. That's 2 down, 4 to go. Next up is Crocodile, ground and dark type Pokemon with the ability Intimidate. Let's go to Tomoe for this one. It's got Earthquake, Outrage, Crunch, and Rock Slide. Just a little bit easier to deal with my water type. Especially since there is a possibility that it might survive if I try to Aura Sphere it. I don't know for sure. I guess I could check its special defense. Well, maybe not. Maybe not, but whatever. Okay, I'm actually going to Scald this thing because there's a high possibility that this Pokemon is not the only one that I'm going to need Tomoe for. I don't know. We will see. So let's use... Yeah, let's hope that does a lot of damage. And, oh, really, really close. So Tomoe is holding the leftovers at least, so even with all that Earthquake damage, somehow she's able to tank it with really no problem. Like, look at that. Its strongest stab move, and it still isn't all that much damage. I love it. Okay, here we go. Now it's all going to depend on what comes out next. Houndoom. Okay, I'm actually going to keep Tomoe in and hope that Tomoe can tank this first attack. So, Dark and Fire, it's got the ability Flash Fire. It's got Thunder Fang, Fire Blast, Sludge Bomb, and Crunch. Obviously, Thunder Fang is the thing to watch out for here. Can I tank it, though, because it's non-stab? No, it used Fire Blast. Okay, that is a choice. That is certainly a choice. Wow! I can't believe that it still did not... Like, I thought I was going to survive that with a lot more HP than I did, but we got it. Look at you go. That is my starter right there. Love you, Samurott. Love you so much. All right, and now I shouldn't need Tomoe for the rest of this fight. Now we got Honchkrow, so let's switch on over to Kamina for this one. Dark and Flying type with the ability Super Luck. It's got Night Slash, Aerial Ace, Haze, and Psychic. So Night Slash is really the only move that is going to affect immediately, but I'm not too worried about that landing, especially if I can't just Thunderbolt this Haunch Crow down. Then we should be fine. It has much more, I think, much more physical defense than special defense, but I could be wrong about that. Nope, both of its defenses suck. So yeah, that was a pretty easy knockout right there. All right, all that remains is the last Pokemon, and that is going to be Bisharp. And of course, we're going to go right back to Jack for this one because it is doubly weak to fighting. Dark and Steel type. It's holding a Citrus Berry. It's got Guillotine, Night Slash, X-Scissor, and Aerial Ace. But one Aura Sphere should be more than enough to deal with this thing, especially because its physical defenses are better than its special defenses. And there we go. I have full confidence that this is going to be a one-shot here. Told ya. All right. That is some good stuff right there. Really, really good stuff. I love it. A lot of experience out of that. We have defeated Elite Four Grimsley. Which Pokemon should I raise? Which move should I teach my Pokemon? What item should I get my Pokemon? You need to think everything through very thoroughly if you're going to win. In that sense, you're a very impressive battler. Well, thank you, Grimsley. Can't wait to see you again in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Astonishing! You have defeated every member of the Pokemon League's Elite Four. But it isn't over yet. There is one more opponent against whom you must prove your strength. Check the statue in the Central Plaza and continue to the final room. Okay, I need to be prepared for this as much as is possible. Before I step into the glow, let me heal everybody up that I can, specifically you two. I got to figure out exactly how I want to approach this. That was actually my last max potion there, too. I still got 54 full restores. I definitely went overboard on the amount of items that I bought, but does it really matter? I mean, look at this. Look at how much money I have. This is insanity. Also, I am Trainer. I'm pleased to meet you. Never change that. Okay. Now, if you remember what the champion's first Pokemon was last time, this is going to make things a little bit tricky. I am going to take the Lucky Egg off of you, and I'm actually going to put it on Farina. Actually don't know if that's going to be the best option or not. Maybe? I'm going to go maybe. No, I know who to give it to, actually. I'm going to give it to... I mean, I want to use Farina in this fight as much as I can. You know, I'll keep it on Farina. Let's actually do this. Let's just go all in. I'm going to try to go all in here and hope that this is enough to do this. It might completely backfire. I don't know. We will see. But let's do our best. Into the light we go. And I don't know why I appeared like I was about to save there. I'm not going to. We're just doing this thing. This is going to be a little bit of a challenge. I mean, I wish I had my Zoroark with me so that I could just nasty plot my way through this thing, but it's fine. It's fine. That was enough for Cynthia, I would say. Was not expecting that to be as easy as it was once I got that going. Good thing that Spiritomb is such a crappy Pokemon. It was easy for me to set up against it pretty nicely. But all right, up at the top, and there she is. Welcome, Challenger. I've been waiting for this. The trainers who come here are trainers who desire victory with every fiber of their being, and they are battling alongside Pokemon that have been through countless difficult battles. If I battle with people like that, not only will I get stronger, my Pokemon will too. And we'll get to know each other even better. Okay, brace yourself. I'm Iris, the Pokemon League champion, and I'm going to defeat you. You know, I actually take umbrage with that one, Iris, because I thought I was the champion, because you have yet to beat me again. But whatever, here we go. Let's do this thing. The champion battle of all champion battles against Iris. Gosh, I love her spunk. I love her energy. She's so great. She's going to start off with a Hydreigon, just like she did the first time around. She actually has the exact same team as before, just with some moves changed around. So Hydreigon this time, with its Levitate ability, has Dragon Pulse, Surf, Fire Blast, and Focus Blast. I'm going to assume I have the speed advantage here, and I'm going to get to outraging this thing. I hope this is going to do enough damage, but there is no way of knowing. No, it's not. Okay, here comes Dragon Pulse. This is going to hurt, and this is going to hurt bad. I'm going to probably only have like one chance to get a move off after this. You survived it, Farina. I'm so proud of you. Okay, here comes the full restore, though, so that's a little bit of an issue, especially if Farina gets immediately confused after this. We will see. Here's hoping, though. Here's hoping. Okay, come on. Knock it all the way down. You can do it. We got... Oh, my gosh, we got the critical. We got the critical. Okay, the Pokemon I was the most worried about is gone. That's a lot of experience. Onwards to Lapras. We are definitely going to be swapping here. Oh, let's go to Kamina. All right, water and ice type with the ability Water Absorb. It's got Hydro Pump, Blizzard, Thunder, and Sing. Nothing that I'm really too worried about with Kamina, although I am a little afraid to immediately go into it with the Thunder, but screw it. Let's do it. Hey, there it is. Hopefully this is a one-shot right here. Lapras is a pretty tanky Pokemon, but I get the feeling that a single Thunder can break through it. No, not quite, but it did miss on the Hydro Pump. All right, and since that full restore has been used, let's just Thunderbolt it. I mean, either way, it still would have been a two-shot, but got the critical again. Kamina's going to hit level 77 off of that one. And next up is Aggron. Okay, we're swapping around again. This time we are going to go with... Actually, I'm going to go back to Farina. I'm going to go back to Farina, and I'm going to try to take advantage of the thing's quad weakness with the Lucky Egg in tow. I know I have taken a lot of damage, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. So, this thing has Stone Edge, Double Edge, Earthquake, and Automatize. If Automatize gets off, that can actually be a little bit of an issue because it raises its speed so much. But if I can one-shot this thing with Earth Power, I might be in the clear here. Let's find out. Is it enough? It is. Down goes Aggron. Okay. Only has the ability Rock Head, so we are fine. It does not have Sturdy. So, on to the next one, which is going to be Druddigon. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just going to keep going. Let's keep going with Farina. Okay, ability Sheer Force. It's holding a Life Orb this time. It's got Outrage, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, and Focus Blast. We should definitely be faster, but is this thing tankier than Hydreigon? That is the question. It probably is, but I'm still going to try for it. It is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so down goes... Man, you know what? You did great, Farina. You really did great, but that is it for you. That is all she wrote. Glad it didn't faint there. That would have sucked to have lost that experience there. What do you say I go with Jack for the rest of this? Because I know Jack's going to be faster. I mean, honestly, Challenger would have been a good pick here, too. Let me hit it with just the old 1-2 Ice Punch. And down you go. Okay, now I wonder what's coming next. I get the feeling she's going to go for her strongest Pokemon here. And she is Haxorus. Okay, I'm going to go with Tomoe. This thing is level 78. It's also got a Focus Sash, so you can't one-shot it. It's got Outrage, Dragon Dance, Earthquake, and Guillotine. If it goes for the Guillotine, I'm actually more terrified of that than anything else. We will see. Of course, it also has Mold Breaker. Why would it have anything else? Rivalry would make this fight too easy. I'm going to Ice Beam you. Nope, it's going to hit me with the Outrage. Okay, Tomoe, can you tank this? Not great. Not enough that you're going to be able to survive it too well. Ooh, let's see. Do I try to outlast its Outrages with heals on Confusion, or do I just swap here? There's a lot of options in this situation. A lot of options. I don't want Tomoe to go down here. Well... I suppose it's not the end of the world if it happens. Let's see. Yeah, well, I guess I didn't really have a choice. I should have just healed is what I should have done. Oh, well, it's fine. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I should have healed. Instead of just letting Tomoe feign. I was also expecting that thing to at least get a little bit confused. Let's go with Johanna here and hope that I can just knock this thing out. Can only hit with Guillotine and Outrage in this instance. I'm going to hit you with old Bug Buzz. We are faster, so this thing should go down right here. And there it is. All right, Haxorus is done. Only one Pokemon remains. Johanna's going to hit level 76 off of that. For the last Pokemon, which is Archeops, it's got the ability Defeatus. It's got Acrobatic, Stone Edge, Dragon Claw, and Endeavor. I know for a fact that Kamina is going to be faster than this thing, as she has been faster than almost everything in this game up to this point. Archeops is no different. It's got barely any defenses, so I am just going to play it safe and go with a single Thunderbolt. Here we go. And if I don't knock it out, I will at least trigger Defeatist, and it's not going to do too much damage regardless. Here we go. You defeated Champion Iris. Whew, I gave it everything I had, but still, I just couldn't win. Thanks, though. We're going to keep aiming higher. I'm upset I couldn't win, but you know what? More than that, I'm happy. I mean, come on. By having a serious battle, you and your Pokemon and me and my Pokemon, we all got to know one another better than before. Yep, we sure did. Okay, let's go. And that's right. We're going to pretty much get the same rigmarole as we got last time. Into the Hall of Fame we go. That's really all she wrote. There isn't much more to go over. So, and here's the thing. This is not the finale of this Let's Play just yet, because obviously we still have the White Tree Hollow to deal with. So Iris is going to push us on into the Hall of Fame, and I am going to send us off to the end of this episode. Guys, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Pokemon Black and White 2 very, very much. All that remains now is the remainder of White Tree Hollow. We still have 4 more areas to get through, areas 7 through 10. And awaiting us at the top is the strongest Pokemon in the entire the strongest trainer in the entire Unova region. So, with all that said, I will see you all in the next one.